guys. This is going to be fun. So I'm sure all of you know in the news and things like that, Dr. Snapchat and Dr. Instagram. So it's Dr. Rubinshtein. So while in New York, I decided to hit him up on Instagram, literally DM it. And he responded and I said, I just want to stop by and say hi to you. So super excited. We'll see how it goes. And just stay tuned. So we're just going to check out his office. Hey Daniel, how are you? Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I really appreciate it.
Tell me a little bit more about it. We're still under construction, but we're almost done.
Yeah, okay.
This is Dr. Marina.
Dr. Marina, how are you? I'm Tiger. Yeah, great to meet you.
Come on in.
Yeah, just let us know if you want us to stop. We can stop recording any point.
Yeah. Come on in.
Because we do this all the time.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about who you guys are, because I haven't, you know.
Yeah. So we're just a long story. I'm a Russian immigrant, came from Russia.
What part of Russia?
12 years ago, in the middle by the mountains, Ural Mountains, from a town called Ufa.
Ufa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so came here, started hustling, went to school.
Mm-hmm.
Did not really finish school, like really went into my first business, was a construction business.
School wasn't your thing.
Mm-hmm.
School is not for everybody.
No.
That's what I think most people don't know. They think that I want to become a doctor or a lawyer, I want to become something, but then the process, it turns them off. So
Yeah.
that's not really what they want to become.
And you know, like I hacked the school for myself. I finished it, but like with really bad grades.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I finished is I would literally for 8 weeks, I wouldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then go and sit down with my professor and I'll be like, how can I get an A? And he's like, oh, you're so screwed. Like you can't do anything. And I'll be like, well, maybe we can figure out. So the process of getting myself on the deep shit and then trying to climb up was so much more interesting.
Pressure. You do well under pressure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah. And so that's how it started.
So that's what it is. I think that most people, they like to be organized for the next 10 years. I think organization is important, but I think that pressure and that feeling of having to do everything you need to survive is something that is probably in your blood.
I hope so.
My parents, they came to this country with nothing like you know, like from Russia, and just had to have that survival skills.
Yeah.
I think most people don't have that, but it's something that you just have to.
Yeah. As an immigrant, you probably have that already, but then hopefully it trickles down like to the first generation, like you are.
So where are you guys coming from?
So what we did is, Kanya, wow, it's all in Russian here. So what we did is we're in Chicago. So it's a software company that we started about 20 months ago to manage dental supplies. And so now what we did is we're literally visiting all our clients in East Coast. We started in Boston and we're going through Boston, like Shirley, then Bridgeport, Connecticut, Brooklyn, then we're going to Virginia, North Carolina, Atlanta, and then back to Chicago. And literally face-to-face meeting all our clients.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the number one way. I mean, there's no other way. I tell us in every video I do is how do you build a network is relationships, and you got to do it by meeting people and not just being emails and cold, and you really have to go out of your way to do things to show that you really want to build that relationship. Yeah. Come on, I'll show you around.
Let's go.
But listen, we're still under construction. You come back in a couple of months, it's a whole new place.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'll be back.
All right, cool. So
get into this because like what really tricked me with you is somehow you got that market, like that all the people that are like really interesting and celebrities that are coming to you.
Because of I am who I am because of her. You come say hi.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm Tiger.
I'm Alexandra. How are you?
Oh, Sandra? Yeah, great to meet you.
Alexandra is amazing. She's a doctor in Dominican Republic. That's Dr. Alex.
Dr. Alex, how are you? I'm Tiger. Great to meet you. How are you?
He's from what part of Russia?
Ufa, in the middle of Russia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where it is, but I came here when I was a little young.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you from?
Black Sea.
Where is it?
Odessa.
Odessa? Oh yeah, of course.
But I was 13 when I came to this country.
Really? Wow. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came not a long time ago. I came 12 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, yeah, now I'm in the dental field, just traveling, visiting all the doctors.
Wow. So you were in the best place.
I know, that's why I wanted to stop by. I messaged Daniel yesterday. I was like, do you mind if we stop by and just say hi? And he's like, yeah, just coming in.
Yeah.
How are you? I'm Tiger.
Tiger.
How are you? Nice to
Good to meet you as well. What's your name again?
Aisha.
Aisha? Oh, that's awesome.
So Aisha is actually shadowing for a few days, and that's Lady in the back. I'm sure you've seen her in the videos.
Oh yeah.
Everyone knows Lady. She's
Yeah.
amazing. Lady, say hi.
How are you?
So Aisha is from Pakistan.
Okay.
I'm going to dental school in Pakistan. Michigan.
Oh, that's awesome.
I grew up here in Brooklyn, but now I'm just going to dental school, finishing it up there.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's just chilling with us, hanging out with us, picking
Enjoying
everyone's
it.
brains.
Yeah, I've been a fan of Dr. Daniel for 3 years. I've been following him on social media. So yeah, it's a big deal for me to be here.
It's a big deal for us to have her. She's very sweet.
I'm so grateful to be here. I'm honestly really grateful.
Well, it's really awesome too. I'm sure people hit you up all the time.
Thank you.
Like
Thanks a lot,
can we follow you? Can we shadow you? Yeah.
That's why I'm so
Yeah.
grateful.
So I have to know who they are, and as a dentist, I can't say sweet is good to intake, but to have a sweet personality means more than anything. So if you want to win, have a super sweet personality.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm sure someone.
Good to meet you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good luck with the dental school, okay?
Sandra is our American Idol here. She's on the spot. We don't put her on the spot. We don't.
No. That's awesome.
I mean, the rooms are pretty big. We have like all the state-of-the-art technology.
Okay, you have the
Laser,
microscope.
BioLace, Lycone. This is Bella, Dr. Rina.
Hi, Bella. How are you?
And you met Victoria in the back there, right?
Yeah.
Victoria. This is both our amazing hygienists.
Scalers.
Superstars. Like, they work with lasers also to kill bacteria. They use, it's not even hygiene, it's therapy. They do therapeutic treatment for our patients.
Nice.
Amazing. But you see, one thing everyone has in common is how sweet and happy and friendly they are.
Yes.
I don't need superstars on my team. I need everyone to be on the same page.
And so your parents are the dentists, right?
Yeah. Hi, Victoria.
What was the process for you to...
I'll show you. This is Kathy.
Kathy, how are you? Good to meet you as well.
Let me show you like what the vision is. So we're gonna be redoing everything here. I mean, everything's gonna be redone. And in the dental office, it's hard to redo everything at the same time because it's a long process. So what we're doing is step by step by step by step. This is not a business where you can close down for a year.
Yeah, no, you can't.
This whole project, this little project here, took already like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
You can't close down. But anyways, I'll show you.
Nice wallpaper.
Yeah. You guys don't have a sneak peek of this because nobody's really keeping an eye.
Wow, so this is unique. The first time. Look at that bathroom.
All right. I'm going to tell you something that I think most dental offices miss the boat. So most patients now, they see this place, and I'm not going to tell you what's going to be on this wall here. It's green, but this is a little bit of a surprise. Most people come to the dental office or medical office and they ask, where's the reception desk, right? Isn't that the first thing you go to? You're like, where's my reception desk?
Yeah.
You're not going to have a reception desk here. And I think it blows people's minds. They're like, why no reception desk? But there's a bigger vision than just a reception desk. What do you see problems with the reception desk?
So bottleneck.
What?
The bottleneck.
Okay, so tell me about it.
You come in and somebody has to greet you, somebody has to look at you, and then also that person, you depend on that person to always smile and always give that first impression of the clinic when somebody comes in.
Sure, but where's the reception desk normally? Where is that? It's in the
Tucked
waiting
in the
area.
corner.
No, but it's also in the waiting area. Could other people hear you discuss things?
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Everything is super quiet, VIP, private. Most people don't have a private experience. What's your this? What's your that? If people take insurance, what's your copay? It's no one's business what you're paying and what you're doing. And meanwhile, everyone is breaking these HIPAA regulations, but yet HIPAA doesn't see that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I want to give my patients like one of the top experiences that they can have. And a lot of people, their mouth is very vulnerable. So you want to give them such an experience where they don't feel like they are talking out loud in front of 5 people, 6 people.
Yes. And so
we're gonna have a concierge desk.
Okay, so that's different. Yep.
And then we're gonna have private rooms where you're gonna discuss finances, next appointment, everything. So you don't go up to the desk and be like, "What's my next appointment?" You go up to the desk and just give a hug and just walk out or something.
Okay, that's awesome. So and then how would the concierge desk look like?
You're gonna have to see. Anyway, you guys have to come back.
Oh man, not like a pig preview.
No, you're gonna see it. This is amazing stuff. All right, let's walk. I'm gonna show you guys some other stuff. Everything's detailed. Like everything.
is awesome.
All right, so check this out. So Oleg is a cosmetic specialist when it comes to porcelain and lab. He's leading this team upstairs. So he's a professor also at NYU.
Nice. I'm Tiger.
Nice to meet you, Oleg.
Good to meet you. Yes, it is.
I'll introduce you to the master in a few minutes.
Okay.
Come.
Cool stuff.
So we have another guy here normally.
Uh-huh.
Kevin? Is Kevin here? Kevin here? Alright, so check this out. So we have, do you guys know what this is?
Yep, of course.
Sarah,
That's by Patterson, that's by Shine.
We try to scan everything milled, try to make it as precise as possible.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm going to show you like a case or two, you'll see. We started to do grills now because we do everything digital. A lot of rappers,
Oh, really?
they love that stuff. A lot
So
of
they-
hip-hop people, sports players, even like young females, they like it.
Wow, that's interesting. So you have something that you're working on right now that we can see?
We just gave one away, so I'm going to ask you guys. Master ceramist.
Hello.
This is the guy.
Oh, I'm Tiger.
Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
I didn't get your name. What's your name again? Liz. Oh, Kevin is it. So he does all the gorgeous porcelain work. He's working on some cosmetic work, and I record this. Basically, what you guys do, I do it on a regular basis. Most people don't know what it means to have a master ceramist do work. They think like you just a stork brings some teeth in the hands, and right?
Yeah.
It's little by little, detail. Then we have to go over it and say, no, we have to change it. It's all about our vision and creating something that's going to fit the patient's face. And
Yeah. Are you usually the guy in your videos with the black gloves?
yeah.
Yep. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I watch it too.
Yeah, sure. Come
That's
on,
awesome.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Great to meet you. Thank you.
All right, so we added this unbelievable person to our team, Irvin. And Irving is
Hi, Irving. How are you?
I think I call him like a master prosthodontist. He does a lot of the removable. So Irving has been doing this for how long? 30 years? More?
It's more than 35. Yeah.
But what's crazy is that like we'll do a case together.
Yeah.
Literally this impression, make sure it's vertical, everything's perfect. Some like insert, give it to me.
And how long?
I mean, listen, he could do it in one day. He's done cases that literally start to finish in one shot.
Wow.
And it's not like one of those mills where it's like they print it like everything is done correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Like how do you do it in one day? You just speed up the process and
Yeah.
it's doable.
Yeah. This is really cool. And I mean, for you guys, it's such an awesome concept when you have all of that in-house. Like you don't have to farm it out, you don't have to do a lab, you don't have to send anything. It's all in
also
here.
quality control. I mean, I don't mind sending cases out, but like when I'm able to go upstairs in between patients and just watch over and be like, you know what, I think this is better, that's better. You save a lot of, it's more efficient.
Yeah.
You save a lot more time.
Yeah. And I'm sure in between while you do steps, you respond to people.
All the time.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Like, finish it. I never do it in the room with the patient. So I'll leave the room. While I'm walking to my office, I'll respond. While I'm upstairs, my focus. It's all multitasking.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's multitasking. That's what you gotta do. You guys will meet Chris over there.
Yeah. So he's already putting the content together.
Oh,
for you?
yeah, this
So
guy.
did you hire him like full time to work with you?
Pretty much. I mean, it's not 7 days a week, but a good amount of time.
Okay.
A really good amount of time.
I think that's a good idea. That's why I think like nobody in dental is winning right now as far as like Instagram and just you and maybe a couple other guys. It's like you literally record so much stuff.
Yeah.
And like, you know Howard, for example, and some other guys.
Right?
Yeah. Like, yeah. So for example, like I keep telling these guys like, look, you got to be on Instagram. You guys have like really interesting stories.
He's on Instagram, but I think there's room for improvement.
Of course.
He has a lot of content. Just, he has to package it correctly.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. And also there are some other people that just keep putting this funny things about dentistry. I'm like, oh.
Social
I'm like, we're
media,
never gonna
if
do
you're
that.
not unique and you're not being yourself, And I tell everyone, just be yourself. Like I'm not pretending. Like you met me today.
Yeah.
Am I very similar to my like social
100%. You're exactly the same. Super easygoing.
Yeah.
That's what I like
no,
about
but
it.
that's what it is. Like
that's
you can't
true.
pretend. You can't be like one way in social media, one way in giving lectures, and one way with patients. The inconsistency, people are, you know, and nothing cheesy. People are very, very cheesy. They go, hi, it's Tuesday, smile. Like, as opposed to Wednesday, don't smile.
Yeah, yeah.
It's cheesy.
Yeah.
Like, don't do social media. It makes your business look cheaper if you do that.
Yeah.
This really does. Like, I told my parents when they first started to do like Facebook stuff like that. I was like, my mom was like, you gotta post something. I was like, don't just post something. I'd rather
Because
not
you have
post
to,
something.
yeah.
I'd rather post good quality over, but consistency is important.
Right.
If you do it more often, like you'll have a bigger following.
Yeah.
If you do it once in a while, you won't be able to grow that fast.
And not being afraid to post stuff. You
Yeah.
know, a lot of people caught up into this, which I will record here for a second with you. I want to.
Sure.
I want to do that.
Sure.
before we're done.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a really fine line because you want to be professional, but you also want to show your personality. You want to post some cool stuff, but maybe you want to post a lot of teeth. And you're trying to find a balance because everyone does teeth, right?
Mm-hmm.
In order for you to do someone's teeth, they have to want to go to you,
Yeah.
and they want to believe in your personality and your love and your care and your ambition.
And that's how do you find that balance?
It's hard. I mean, it's just constantly and getting. When I get feedback from people from all around who message me on a constant basis, that's my feedback. That's my like, okay, I'm on the right path. And I even did a video. I'm like, if I get negative feedback, it's okay because I know that I could turn a different direction. It's not a big deal. Negative feedback is good because people are watching and they're responding.
Yeah.
People are afraid of a bad move, a negative effect.
Yeah.
It's
Don't worry about it.
amazing.
And don't worry about it. But in this profession, in our
let's
dental
go.
profession, everybody wants to judge you.
It's okay.
Part of the game. You got it?
I'm gonna bother you for 2 seconds. No problem. So this is our photo studio. You did? Nice. This is another
That's okay.
here.
Sarah, will I be working with you today?
Sorry?
Am I going to record you today?
Me?
This is where it's all happening.
Yeah, but look at this. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
See, like we do a conference, you know, meetings here. We do, and we just finished. So like everything is being improved, and now you know, just this is his office. I have to walk in and be like, sir, can I come in?
Hey, Chris, do you mind?
And look, we have our own photo studio here.
Yeah.
Like, we try to like bring out the best of everything. It's not just about doing a photo; it's making the best type of photo.
Yeah.
I think that best type of people think like just post a picture on the internet and it'll do well. You gotta really like
Work on it.
work on it. You can't just
Yep.
post something. You have to make sure the lighting is good. Like you'll never like women don't post just selfies without seeing if they look good. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it makes a difference.
Yeah. This is really awesome.
It makes a difference. And he just got himself a new computer, which is dope. That means more content.
Yeah. And Chris, so you record and you edit, right?
Yes, sir.
You do everything.
But he's so creative. So that's the idea. This is gonna be like a really just. We have everything in house. We have a conference room. Like this is. Hopefully, I'll be able to host dinners here, events. I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
And we're working on a second location in Manhattan as well. So it's gonna be.
Oh, nice.
A lot of people are flying in, so I want it to be as easy and comfortable as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. We're at in Manhattan, like the Soho area, roughly?
No. It's more uptown.
Uptown?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So you wanted to talk about something, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind, what I would like to do is just record a quick Instagram, like 50 seconds, 60 second, where you can tell, like I'm just gonna ask you, like why are you doing Instagram and Snapchat? Why is it important? Why other dentists need to get
I'll
it?
have someone recording you, recording him, recording me.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We go, Chris.
Yeah, let me get Chris.
Because most of my followers are actually dentists, like 90%.
I get a lot of dentists from all around the world. Like a lot of dentists from out of the country that want to shadow, want to talk, want to learn. I mean, dentistry is dentistry. It's the same everywhere in the world. It's
Yeah.
outside of dentistry is what you want to learn. Is how do you build that network and connections and relationships.
Yeah. But I think the biggest thing is people get really weird about all this like channels, right? Like if somebody
In the
messages
beginning,
somebody.
I was very shy. I was very like, believe it or not, like it's all practice. Like I did 100 times. I looked at myself 70 times. It's like, oh, that was a disaster. But whatever, it is what it is. You learn. It's like you said, like Gary Vee says, just do it. Good content will always be spread. No matter what kind of production you do, even if it's like $100 million productions, there's movies that are $100 million and they box zero in the box office because the content is not very good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It happens all
And
the
then there are
time.
movies that are low budget, but everyone has watched it because it's good content.
Yeah, it hits home for people.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let me see if I get something.
Sure. Good stuff. So that's how we get on Dr. Rubinshtein's Instagram. My hair? Everywhere. All right, the most important part is people. Aren't you happy that we stayed in Brooklyn to get this done?
Hell yes.
100%, right?
The 1 hour of sleep was worth it.
Yep. This reminds me of my construction days. So guys, when I was building dental offices, this was my day-to-day stuff. And this was my best friend. I was in charge of sweeping floors, even though I owned the company. And all my homies at Siegel Construction will tell you that my job sites were the cleanest. You probably know that. I wash dishes all the time. So, like, you becoming a dentist, right? Was it, like, how much your parents influenced you?
1,000,000%.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Russian
No, it's not
mentality.
even that. It's like they're very passionate. They're very good at what they do. I grew up in that field, so it was like a no-brainer. It's like, why would if I see that something creates happiness, love, beauty, financially could stabilize your life, like why would you not do that? Unless you have to be true to yourself. You know, you have to be like, I can see myself in this profession.
Yeah.
Because you're getting married to this, so you can't lie to anybody. I can't be like, yeah, I want to be a doctor. Yeah, a doctor is cool. But if you're not going to be happy doing it, I think it's the worst profession in the world.
Right. But then now you work with both of them, right? Both of your parents are here.
We all work together. We have different specialists, TMJ specialists coming in as well. We have just have a whole team of people.
Yeah.
But they're the inkers. Yeah?
How is it, like, how much freedom they give you to do all of this stuff, like
Everything.
everything?
If I didn't have the freedom, I wouldn't be doing it.
Okay.
Like way in advance, I saw that my father was always giving me opportunities to like do marketing. Like, Daniel, I know like you're a young kid, you don't know dentistry, but you know, here's like $100. Do something in your office that's gonna help create some business. And I learned to be creative. He didn't give me $1 million and just redo the whole office. He gave me $100. That $100, I had to be super creative because I can't just spend it all in one place and then be like, oh, I'm sorry, I need more money. He'll never give me more money.
Right.
It's like, you have $100. Go and be creative.
Yeah.
Creativity comes from hunger. Creativity comes from limitations.
Yeah.
When people say, oh, when you have unlimited budget, that you're not very creative. You could be creative, but not very creative. It's the people that are hungry, that come with nothing in their pockets, they become the most creative people in the world.
Wow, that's so cool. Such a different perspective.
Yeah.
Love it. We can roll. Like, this will go on then.
Okay.
So that's it. Like, the people need to get in and try it.
You have to. I think what most people are scared of is bad reviews. The number one thing that dentists, and you could record this, and I've been involved in this marketing of dentistry for many, many years since I was a little kid. Every time I ask like my dad's close friends who are dentists, why don't you do Google or this or that? We're afraid of bad reviews. If you're not proactive, if you get one bad review, that bad review is going to be associated to your face and to your name. Period. If you're proactive and you ask your patients, please share your true experience, that bad review won't mean anything because everyone's going to be reading all the true reviews that are coming out.
Now, give some tactics. When you see a bad review, what do?
Run to the hills. Like, just close your shop.
Yeah. No, seriously.
So, like, for instance, on what?
So let's just say I jump in on Google review and somebody writes, I hated the experience, 1 star. What would you do?
It could be a fake review. There's a lot of competition out there that's writing fake reviews. I would still respond to that. Be like, hi, Mr. Jones. I don't see you in our data, or it's like we tried to reach out, but unfortunately we couldn't find you in our database. I would love to, go over what you didn't like in the experience, and hopefully we could resolve everything. Just come into the office, show that you guys are personable. That you're not just like you gave me a bad review, like F you, like get out of my face. It's about maybe someone had a bad experience because there was a miscommunication with someone in the office. You did the most amazing thing. The dentist could have done the most amazing procedure, but someone in the office. So you want to bring them back and find out what was that. That was a miscommunication.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that feeling probably like when somebody writes a bad review and you respond back with like so much
Negativity.
Compassion.
Oh, you mean
You
compassion.
respond. You respond with. They might have the negativity, and you're like, hey, like I would love to get more feedback in this, and they don't respond. You're like, yes, right? Like I got you.
Just respond. I mean, be yourself, and the way that you would normally, like, let's say someone had a bad experience in the office, I would respond the same way as if I respond online. Don't pretend
Yes.
like you're a different human
Yep.
being. So like the same way, it's like, oh, like Mr. Jones, I'm so sorry to hear that you didn't have the best experience. What can I help you with to make sure your next experience is better? So that's the same response I'll put online. And now everyone sees that your humility. Everyone's going to see your personality just by that response. A lot of dentists, they fume. They go, oh my God, bad review. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to do this. Why would a patient want to come to a dentist? And if something, God forbid, goes wrong, the dentist is going to jump on them to say that they're wrong. Like, it's not. No one wins at that. Nobody wins.
Yeah.
When two people are fighting, nobody wins.
But I also think that is kind of like a small thinking. That's why people stay small. You have a big thinking, you go big, you have these big ideas. We're going to come back to this office in about 2 to 3 months. If you will allow us, this was awesome. Just to see the new office, new settings,
Sure.
how this all going to flow. I really want to see what's going to be on this green wall, which is going to be probably something really cool.
Yeah.
And Doc did not want to disclose, so I'm really passionate about to come back and see it. And so all of that together, I think small people stay here, big people go up.
It's not that just small. Like, people are scared.
Mentality.
They're scared. Like, dentistry and medicine boxes you in, and it's not the doctor's fault. The doctor is really going by the system that was created for them. And unfortunately, like, when you go through the system and you're boxed in, you won't be able to grow as fast as you want. I mean, you probably grow, but after 50, 70 years, life is short. You want to give it your all, like, early on in your life.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for having me.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. This
Good.
is awesome. I really, really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thank you, guys.
I'm happy that Chris was here to be able to answer some of your questions.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we jammed for a little bit. This is great.
That's what it is. I enjoy it. Every time I come to the office, it's not only about my patients, it's about the patients outside of my office. It's about creating this almost reality TV show. When I come in,
Yep.
I don't know what to expect. When life is repetitive, it's boring. When things are unexpected in a good way, it makes it more exciting.
You didn't expect Tiger in the office today, right?
Not Tiger, no.
I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. This is great. And great meeting your team. Like, you're doing such a great job. Like, when I knew the guy who was doing your stuff, because you always go up there and you're doing these things, this is great. Like, I knew Chris, because when you guys went to NYU to do the lecture, 100%. You did this, Chris is going with me, right? So this is great. This is very unique.
But that's what helps patients get over fear and get over anxiety of going to the dentist. It's the anxiety of going to the dentist. Most people are like, okay, I'm gonna go. Who am I gonna be treated by? It's gonna be painful. You see it right beforehand.
Yeah.
And the people that come to our office is because they really want to be with us. There's no offense. I can't be for everybody, right? And you can't be for everyone either. And you can never please everyone. But the people that come to me want to come to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll do everything in my power to make them happy.
Yeah, for the experience. Yeah. Thanks so much. I know you need to get back.
Yeah,
really appreciate
pleasure.
it. Yeah, we'll come back.
No problem.
Thank
guys.
you.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, good.
That's all. That's all we wanted. Thank you. I'll hit up if anything. Yeah, and we'll come back.
You want to come out, or it's up to you?
Yeah.
You can come out this way, or whatever you guys want.
Chris, thanks again.
Pleasure.
You're the man.
Yeah.
Camera.
Love at first sight. The camera's fell low.
Thank you, guys.
All
right, we're just gonna leave from here.
Safe travels when you mention that.
Okay, thank you. Awesome. Just recorded cool stuff.